back to Brick System Brothers. It's just a short episode here for our Footnote series, and this is the May Footnotes. So this is our last day of May, starting looking at some of the summer sets now that are going to be available pretty soon. So I'm not going to do a really in-depth review. We do have a couple more themes that I haven't really looked at yet, like our hidden side, our superheroes. Some sets there I still want to take a look at before they're released, but running out of time, I might end up just buying a few from the line and doing a short review. So we'll see what happens, but do want to mention those in our Footnotes video before we move on into June. The first thing is our actually pretty recent announcement of the 42115 Lamborghini. So this is the next Technic supercar. Pretty hefty price tag, $380 here in the US, and it does not include the motorized pieces, but it can be motorized, I think. But yeah, this is part of the series of the really high-end collectible Technic supercars. You know, think the blue Bugatti. What are some of the other ones? There's like a couple of Porsches. So this year is the green Sion, I think, Lamborghini, and just really detailed. I mean, this is a serious full adult fan of Lego collectible. So we do get a new mold here in the tire. Really good details with V12, I think, in there. And yeah, all of the moving components can be powered by hand. So there's shifting from the paddle on the steering wheel. There's the gearbox will turn when you move the wheels, and lots more stuff to see about the Lamborghini on Brickset and on Lego. So just wanted to mention that. Available tomorrow, and yeah, let's keep moving. Also coming out here pretty soon, 1st of June looks like, the minifigure packs for Hogwarts and Marvel have been announced. This was back in the middle of May, but still pretty fresh. Our Marvel pack has 4 minifigs. This stud cannon with the trans neon green, Black Widow, Falcon, and then these two guys, the AIM agents. So I think this is from the video game that's supposed to come out at some point, but it's an updated Falcon. I think this is an updated Black Widow. Yeah, so really nice prints on here, really good details. And then these AIM guys are nice for army building. So what's nice about these minifigure packs is you can really focus on the minifigures, and you don't have to spend more money on a set in order to get the figs. They're already here in the minifig pack. So these are usually around like $12, $13. And then the other one is Hogwarts students. So someone was commenting that this is like a army builder, except it's not an army, it's a student bodybuilder, which it would be nice for like larger Hogwarts MOCs. So some people that are building these really big minifigure scale castles, I mean, in itself that's a big accomplishment, but now this is a really nice way to start bulking up on these students. And what's nice is we have one of each torso to represent the 4 different houses. So Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. Each minifigure here. We have a pretty standard Harry, Draco, and then who are these other two? Hannah, Abbott, and Cho Chang. So what's nice about these is you can swap out the heads and hair pieces for different minifigures and kind of build your own student body for Hogwarts. But yeah, torsos here. There were some slight updates. We've gotten similar torsos before, so it would be nice to kind of mix those in and have these slight variations. And then of course our 2x3 print of the Marauders map is pretty special. It is a print, not a sticker here, so that's nice. And yeah, looks like they'll start at $13. Sometimes these drop down in Walmart to like $10, but I have not seen minifigure blister packs in Walmart recently, so might be best just to order these directly from Lego if you want to pick these up. And since we've seen kind of the supply and demand issue this month, it might be best to order those sooner rather than later, unless you're willing to wait. Lego did put out a video. Julia Goldstein, I think, put out a video for representing Lego that their manufacturing plant in Mexico had to be shut down, and so their actual manufacturing side of the business is kind of limited, and at the same time everybody staying home has increased demand a little bit, and so they're looking at kind of these two opposite effects are creating a larger gap in product availability. So a lot of the things you see on the website saying like back order, temporarily out of stock, are kind of due to that issue right now. And the way that they're handling this is I think they're extending the life of some of their products, while other ones that would have been running up to this point, probably somewhere around June 1st, if those were out of stock before, they'll probably be going away for good. Not exactly sure which of those sets are staying, which are going to be continuing a little extra longer, but something to keep an eye on. And this is kind of something that LEGO hasn't faced before in this magnitude. So if you're going to be picking up stuff in June, it might be worthwhile to look at getting the gift with purchase. So that's this GWP. And Hugh has written a really nice review on the June gift with purchase. It's this little model team minifigure scale hot rod, and you can pick this up by ordering over $85 worth of LEGO sets from the LEGO site. Usually you can get this from the stores as well, but it's really touch and go on which stores are open, so I would just plan on picking this up from the website if you want to get it. So it is kind of a model of the original 5541 from 1995, so pretty nice here. Minifigure scale, I think there are 2 minifigs included with some really nice torso inclusions here. So 2 minifigs and a build, that's pretty generous for a gift with purchase, but that price point is a little bit higher at that $85 mark. If we go to the LEGO site right now, there's a couple things. I'll look at this in a second. Offers and sale is the other gift with purchase for this month. I think it was actually just this week, these past couple weeks. The price point of $40 will get you this little buggy. Not a whole lot to note here except for maybe these red rims, the new torso, the surfer torso, I think has only been in 1 or 2 other sets, and our dark orange bracket, 1x1 bracket. Really nice for detailing work, especially if you need this accent color. There's 2 here, and then also dark orange tiles and baby bow. The rest of this is this kind of orange juice color, is what I like to call it. And other than that, not a very notable set. It's one of those freebies that you add into the cart. Okay, let's go back to the home page and look at this really quick. The LEGO education line has typically only been available to educators, so as a school you could purchase this, and pretty higher price point as well. But now with everybody kind of moving to the learning at home side of things, it looks like they're making the education theme available for purchase at home. So if we just click through here and look at this a little bit, they do have some information on the website. Well, it looks like it'll be limited time only. I'm not sure if this is just going to be something they make generally available to the public, so you can just add it to your cart, or if there's some kind of verification you need to tell LEGO that yes, you'll be using this for education, even though you're not their typical target market for this type of set. The only thing that's really different from the education side of things is there's a lot of integration with the coding side of their new Spike Prime stuff. There are a couple exclusive bricks that are starting to find their way into other sets now. Specifically, I'm thinking of the 2x4 brick with the cross-axle holes, and I think those have shown up in a few official sets now. But just wanted to mention the higher price point because these are targeted at a different kind of market that usually has a little more budget to spend. And so as a home educator, you might not have this kind of money laying around. And if this does seem like a lot, I would suggest just buying bulk LEGO either from their creator line, which offers just bulk boxes of building bricks, or even going the secondhand route, and usually you can find stuff for about $5 a pound or less is usually a good deal. It depends on how much other stuff is mixed in. If you get a really messy lot with like a lot of mega blocks and other junk mixed in there, that can start to be a pain because then you have to put in a time investment. But at least if you order from Lego, you know you're getting 100% new stock, and that's usually worth the price increase. Yeah, new from Lego, sealed in boxes and bags, usually 10 cents a piece is about what that's worth. And then if you go to used on eBay and you find 95% pure Lego lot for $5 a pound, $10 a pound, that's usually in that 3 cents a piece to 10 cents a piece range as well, depending on the size of the pieces, of course, and all of that. So that's about it for the Footnotes episode. Our channel is doing pretty good. We've seen a lot of subscriber growth and view growth in the past 90 days. So thank you guys for that. Keep that coming. We really like putting this content out there. I've been able to make a lot more videos. I am going to stay here in Ames this summer for most of the time. And so in between work and having a new computer, I've been able to put a few more things together. And we've actually had a pretty good record the past couple weeks. Been able to put a video out every day so far, at least one. And so yeah, going home, was able to run the trains with Josh. That was a lot of fun. So check that one out if you haven't seen it. And some other stuff coming up. Actually, the next video coming out tomorrow is going to be our longest one yet. It's just under an hour. So stay tuned for that, coming up pretty soon. Hope you guys like it. I know that was one of the ones I've had the most fun putting together. It definitely was a lot more involved than some of our other stuff. So check that out tomorrow, June 1st, and thanks for watching Brick System Brothers. See ya.